year I finished Z, a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald. I was left with a bad taste in my mouth, essentially. This comment sums it up so well. It felt violating to read that book because of the way it was written and the closed door narrative. So I struggled to pick up books that were historical fiction clearly based on a real life person for the rest of the year. Unfortunately, I had received an e-arc of Miss Morgan's Book Brigade, which is a historical fiction novel about the war and these women who went into France to help rebuild, provide access to books, learning, etc. It is about real life women, and it's something that I was very interested in, but I couldn't get myself to read. And now, almost a year after the book was published, I'm finally 40% into it. I've been able to pick it up and start reading again, but I had to take a minute and realize, like, oh, it's because of the bad taste in my mouth from Z that I was really struggling to get into this book. I had also received at about the same time an arc of The Secret War of Julia Child. I ran into the same dilemma, skittish about picking up a book about real life people and feeling like it might be a violation of sorts. I am over 40% through Miss Morgan's Book Brigade. So far, I feel like this author has done an excellent job of being respectful and addressing these characters without a violating closed door narrative feel to it so far, but I'm not done with books, so I don't know. But I thought it was really interesting how my experience and feelings about one historical fiction novel impacted my ability to read others. There are ones that I've read in between these, like Kristen Hanna's books and Kate Quinn's books, and I think what helped is that I read the author's notes on those before picking up the book and could see the difference between the characters that were inspired by real life people. They noted what liberties they took in telling the story and which characters are truly fictional. So now that I've taken the time to cognitively process what was happening in that reading habit, I think I'm going to be able to start enjoying more historical fiction again than what was happening previously.